Today's workout is going to be jump board with dumbbells. If you don't want to use dumbbells or you don't have any, that's okay too, but we're focusing on adding a little bit of extra resistance today. 5 exercises. We're going to go 2 rounds, 1 minute each. Now the first round, we're going to do 2 arm movements. And on the second round of jump board, we're going to do alternating. Alternating just means 1 arm at a time. If you want to repeat this workout, you can go ahead and do that. But for today's video, we're going to do 2 rounds total. And then you can decide how far you want to go. Let's start with 2 springs or 3 springs. That's totally up to you. 3 springs is going to be more challenging. Also, if you have a home reformer like this one, make sure you pop this in, make sure it's nice and sturdy. If you have a commercial studio reformer, for example, balance body, they usually have knobs in the front, and they'll spin the knobs really tight to make sure this is nice and sturdy. You don't want it banging all around. It will affect your reformer and it will annoy you. Let's get started. So you're gonna lay on your back, grab those dumbbells, or not. Or if you don't have dumbbells but you really want to add some extra resistance and you don't have any dumbbells, grab something else at home. 2 16-ounce bottle of water will work. We're going to start out with a basic warm-up first without jumping. So all I want you to do is take your feet hip width apart. I want you to press down to your ribcage, pull your belly in, and then just hold on to those dumbbells. We're not doing anything with them just yet. And then just pushing back and pulling in. So we're starting to get comfortable on that reformer. Just getting a tiny warm up here. Remember, you're on 2 springs or 3 springs. If this gets too hard in the middle of the workout, then of course, change those springs, no problem. Have it tight. Remember, you're breathing in and out. Don't ever hold your breath. I want you to now draw your shoulders towards your hips. So you don't want them up here, you want them down here as you press back. We've got just 2 more to go, and then we're going to start jumping. Getting right into it. Last one. Okay, from here, I want you to just start jumping. So jump, point your toes, and come back in. So the first exercise we're going to do today is a chest press. So I want you to take your arms out to the side, 90-degree angle. And remember, every time you jump, point your toes, and keep your legs squeezing together as we chest press up and down. Elbows wide. Really feel that stretch in the front of your chest. Remember, everybody's different with their strength or with their challenge today. So pick the dumbbells that you think will work best for you today in this workout. These are 3 pounds, just FYI. I never really use more than 5 pounds. I just don't need to. It's not my goal. Right, squeezing those inner thighs together every time we jump. Arms stay above the chest. You've got 3 more. You got 2 more. And you got your last one. Okay, come all the way back in. That's exercise number 1. Easy peasy, no problem. Next exercise, we're going for some pec flies. Bring the dumbbells right above your chest. Your elbows are not hyperextended. That means don't overextend them and lock them. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. So this time what we're going to do when we jump is we're going to kick up to the side and come back in. So we're adding your pec fly with a kick out to the side. Remember, don't lock those elbows. They can even be just the tiniest bit bent. Getting a stretch in the front of your chest. Slightly squeezing those shoulder blades together every time you bring those arms out. Point those toes. Get those legs as straight as you can. Just kicking out to the side. If that's too challenging, just stay with the first jumps. Remember, there's always modifications. And if you don't know what modification you might need, just leave me a comment. I'll be happy to help. I've been teaching jump board for 25 years, so I've got all sorts of ideas for you. 3 more. 2 more. And you got your last one. Okay, come all the way back in. How are you feeling? Hopefully okay. Next exercise, straight arm raises. Arms go down to the side. We're going to go back to the original jumping, the legs squeezing together, pointing those toes. You're going to bring your arms straight up, stop at the shoulders, and then bring them back down. Okay, all the way up, all the way down. So now that you've got the idea of what we're doing, I want you to think about breathing in and out on every jump. And I want you to think about your belly. Every time you jump, let's make sure it's pulling in. If you're not sure how that feels, when we're done, you can put your dumbbells down, put your hands on your belly, take a couple jumps, and make sure that's happening. We got 3 more to go, guys. We got 2 more to go. And you got your last one. Nice job. Next exercise, let's flip the palms all the way up like so. Rolling those shoulder blades back and down again. So always reset that body, because sometimes as we get tired, we just sort of lose form. So I want you to press down, and I want you to press down through that rib cage again. And if you can, check in the mirror. Let me just give you a quick form idea. You don't want to be arching your back like that. I want you to press the middle of your back down into the reformer. So check that out in the mirror, make sure that's happening. Our next set of jumps, we're going to get a little more challenging here. So we're going to put one foot on the top of the jump board, one foot on the bottom. So the feet are going to jump and switch legs like that. As we jump and switch legs, and if this is too hard, go back to just regular jumping. We're going to take a little bicep curl. Bicep curl. Now, some people, when they're doing jump board, they like to have a couple of sets of dumbbells, different weights for different exercises. That is always an option as well. Do what works best for you. Get those legs nice and straight. So contract your quadriceps. Now, remember, if this isn't challenging enough for you, another idea you can have is A, add a spring, or 2, pick up the speed. Totally up to you. You can even slow it down. You've got 3 more, 2 more, and your last one. Come all the way back in. Last exercise of round 1. We're going to flip the palms upward so that's the same as they were on the first exercise. You're going to bring your arms out to the side, press down through the rib cage. Looks like that. And then bring the arms back toward the glutes. Regular jumping on this one, arms out to the side and come back in. Okay, so these are angel wings. And we're targeting those big muscles on your back. Out to the side and back in. So taking a moment now to check in with their breath again. All right, you've got 3 more, guys. 2 more. Last one. Come all the way back in. Okay, round 1. Hope you're feeling okay. Grab a water. I don't have one, but pretend. Take a drink. Round 2. So the difference again with round 2 is we are going to do some alternating of arms. So you're going to lay back down. Take a moment here to decide if you want your springs to go higher and or lower. Dumbbells heavier and or lighter as we get started right back into jumps. So let's start with those chest presses. So this time we're going to alternate. One arm up at a time. So if you have a heart rate monitor on, you'll notice that your heart rate is slowly climbing, safely climbing higher. That's the idea. That's what we want in jump board. It's a little bit of cardio. Alternating one arm at a time. Straight up to the ceiling, right above the chest. Elbows are wide. Press. Breathe. You can do it. But of course, if you get tired, take a break. Almost done, guys. Press. And press. 2 more. Press. Last one. Good job. All right. Come all the way back in. Let's go arms out to the side. So remember, this one was a pec fly. So this time we're going to alternate the pec fly. So we're going to change up the feet a little bit on this one. We're going to jump, bring your feet to the outer edges of the jump board, and then jump, bring the feet back together. So a little bit of coordination happening here. That's one of the principles of Pilates. So we're going to jump, bring the legs out. Jump, bring the legs in. Jump, bring the legs out. So see, we're alternating that pec fly. So a lot going on here. Again, if this is too hard, go back to just regular jumps. And you notice I'm not talking much now because I'll get confused. One more on each side, guys. Last one. Beautiful. Next one, alternating raises. So we're going to jump and land, raising one arm at a time. If you want to get fancy, let's add some jump tucks to this one. Jump tuck, one arm at a time. Remember, I'm just giving you variations. There's so many different varieties in Pilates. There's probably 1,000 exercises you can do on this machine. I will always change it up. Are you still breathing? Belly in. Knees to the chest. Ribs are down. Smiles on. Let's go 3 more, guys. 2 more. Last one. The next one, we're going to go for bicep curls, but again, we're going to alternate. Adding a jump tuck. So that means I'm going to jump, bring the knees up to the chest and land. So we're going alternating knees up to the chest and land. One side at a time. So if you're feeling good, remember we're almost finished here. We're on the second round, almost done. So you can always pick up the speed here. Give yourself a little more power. Make sure you're playing your favorite music right now. That'll help inspire you. And if you don't want to hear me talk, you can change to the closed caption section. And then just read along while you're playing your music. Almost done here. One more on each side. Last one. Flip those palms. Remember your angel arms. So this time we'll go back to the regular jumping, and we're going to angel arm one arm at a time. Okay, so let's get started. Jump and land. Point those toes. Pull those abs in. One arm at a time. So you should be able to feel your back muscles on this one. Your lats are moving. This is really great for some range of motion. And hopefully your arms are getting a little bit fatigued, especially with the one arm work. Pay attention and see if one arm is much weaker than the other arm. That's something to consider. Right? We're trying to create a nice balanced body. So if one arm is weaker than the other, then you might possibly want to focus on that arm a little bit more. One more on each side. And last one. Great job, guys. Drop the knees to the right side. Get a little twist. So your heart rate should be up a little bit. If you have a heart rate monitor on, check it out from beginning to end to see where your numbers land. Drop the knees to the other side. Always be safe with that heart rate though. And one more on each side. Drop the knees to the right. And drop those knees to the left. Safely come all the way up to seated. Put those dumbbells down on the ground. Thank you so much. I hope to see you soon.